250 Gemstones culture represents a nation of people that strive for excellence and greatness every single day. We are more than journalism. We are a revolution. Come on, let's kick this door down and let everybody know we up in here. Welcome to the 250 Gemstones News TV channel. I am your host, Michael T. Porter, and I'm bringing the news to your ass like no other. This is a channel that represents a nation of people that strive for excellence and greatness every single day. I have another bomb news segment for y'all, but before I begin, y'all hit the like button, subscribe button, and share button, hit that notification bell so you know when I am dropping. If you'd like to support the channel, support the movement, support the mission, Cash App, $ Michael US. Fort Lauderdale cop is a bona fide racist antagonizing black folk, and it's all caught on camera. Let's get some drum rolls. Let's see what we got. Yeah.
6 and first on 6, a Fort Lauderdale police officer faces termination tonight, accused of hurling racial slurs at 3 black men investigating a fight and then lie about how he was injured in that fight.
NBC6's Tony Pipitone investigates what his department says the evidence shows as he pieces together what we know so far. We are blurring some of the images that may be disturbing.
Hello?
This is Fort Lauderdale officer John Giga, bleeding in a Fort Lauderdale bar parking lot on the early morning after Thanksgiving. Police say he claimed he was injured by a man with a knife or a bottle as he broke up a fight. But this video and witnesses told another story. Internal investigators say that Giga was the aggressor, yelling racial slurs at black men in that parking lot, banging on their window, and following them around the corner where one of those men said Giga threatened them. Unaware Giga was an off-duty officer out of uniform, the driver of that car said he and 2 others did this, hitting and kicking him for 20 seconds, causing what Giga's attorney tells NBC6 were serious injuries. That attorney says Giga now wants the men prosecuted, but police say, as of last month, Giga did not sign a sworn statement as a victim that would have allowed them to investigate further. Internal Affairs investigators alleged Giga had 5 alcoholic drinks off duty at another Fort Lauderdale bar over several hours Thanksgiving night and into the morning, something Giga denies, and then drove his patrol car to the club where the fight occurred to find a woman who was not answering his texts. Hearing his voice, that woman told police she froze there, then ducked and scurried away under the bar as he walked in, hiding inside a cooler. Now, there is much more to this story, and tomorrow we expect civil rights leaders in Broward to call on the city of Fort Lauderdale to finalize Giga's termination for, among other things, unbecoming conduct stemming from what happened last Thanksgiving. Now, Giga denies using any racial slurs, and his attorney says he is going to fight this firing. He remains suspended with pay as the process continues. Reporting in the newsroom, Tony Pipitone, NBC6 News.
These are our United States officers.
We love you.
I want to see that. The man was drunk. And hold on for ooh. Trying to see if I can get a picture. That's him right here. Ain't got too much of a good picture, but would y'all like my opinion? Would y'all like some of this 250 Gemstones News TV commentary? Well, of course you do. That's why your ass is here. This man is chasing a woman in the club, yelling out racial slurs, got his ass beat up. Can we get a cheer for the 3 black men who took off on the officer? I'm not condoning violence, but sometimes an eye for an eye comes into place because that's the only thing some entities understand. Black man whooping that white man's ass. I mean, let's give it up some more. Let's give it up some more because it's rare to see black people stick together. That's one of the things I want to point out. Black men sticking together, whooping on this white man's ass after all that smack he was talking? Yeah. They did him dirty, as they should. They did him dirty. Let me break it down to y'all. These are the people that they say we should obey when we get pulled up. They're holier than thou. They have no blemishes. They have no defects. They have no flaws. They have nothing on their resume as a human being, as an officer, that would indicate that these people are untrustworthy. They're deranged. They're absolutely retarded, violent scum of the earth. And there's no such thing as a good officer, because the good officers, more likely than not, they know who the evil officers are, but they won't turn them in because of the bond, because of the union, because of the brotherhood. But that doesn't apply to the public. If I did a crime and Tom was with me, Tom is an accessory. So by your definition, by your logic, wouldn't that make good officers an accessory, because you knew what these officers were up to? Planting drugs on people, selling drugs for themselves, sleeping with prostitutes. Oh man, they off the chain. Animals. Absolute animals. Wow, black men putting boots in a white man's ass. Good. I'm eye for an eye. And if a black person's getting out of line and I see a group of white boys, like say a black dude, he been drinking, right? He been drinking. And he started talking to mess about civil rights, and he's running his mouth to good, decent white folk. They just out trying to have a good time. He's calling people crackers and saying all this crazy stuff. And 5 white men stomp his out. Humanistically, I'm gonna feel bad for the brother, but you was running your mouth. An eye for an eye. Is how we must live our lives, right? Decency and kindness. If you're a racist, keep your racist comments to yourself, because in America you will get your ass beat. Maybe not all the time, but somebody, you gonna catch somebody on the wrong day, and them brothers, that white man, this off-duty officer, caught these brothers on a bad day. They busted him up. His whole face was red. His whole face was red, y'all. Damn, hot smoky and Craig. Damn. Put your glasses back on. Whoo, blood all over the place. Jesus. John Jigger. Let's see. Woo. Yeah, it ain't got too much. I'm gonna see if I can pull this. Blow that. Yeah, he's just a bloody man. His arm is red. His face is red. They messed him up. You're not gonna. American people are tired. The police are there. Hollywood's crumbling. Music industry crumbling. The politics are crumbling. And the cops are next. Everybody getting this word. God is taking back this country. It's a beautiful thing. Pastors are getting this word. You saw what happened to T.D. Jakes. He out there falling out. God's taking his health. Good. Now he's being accused of grooming an 18-year-old boy who grew up to be a pastor, and he was molesting children. He needs to be locked up too. Dwayne Youngblood needs to be locked up. That's the man that's suing T.D. Jakes. And T.D. Jakes needs to be locked up. Both parties of that lawsuit need to be locked up. Kenneth Copeland, this whole system is corrupt, and guys, I had it. I'm sick of you corrupt, racist, deranged officers antagonizing innocent folk. And look what happened. That's God working right there, boy. That's God working. You saw his face. They beat him black. They beat in the words of New Orleans, they bat the piss out that boy. They bat the piss out that officer. Good. It's not just for that incident, it's for all the other incidents that Jigger John, the officer, got away with. John Jigger. John Jigger has been terrorizing black folk, and it look like he's been slapping on women too. That woman had to hide in the freezer. He gets drunk, and then he showed up to the police car to do his crime. He showed up to the bar in his police-assigned vehicle to drink and chase this woman down. He's a monster. Why do y'all think that beautiful white woman was running from this officer? Why do y'all think she was running? Because she knows he's a monster. Don't take my word. Y'all just, you're just black. You're just attacking the officers. Take that white woman's word. Keep 250 briefly, keep 250 out of it. And analyze that white woman. Why did the white woman run from that white officer, John Jigger? Why did she hide in the freezer when she saw his white ass? It's white on white. Why did she run? Oh, take me out of it. Take my melanated skin out of this. Because he is a monster. He's corrupt. He's no good. And he's still getting paid. There's no other job if from cops on up, cops and politicians, the only job you can have where you can screw up, have no ethics, break all the rules, and you still get a damn paycheck. Y'all flood my comments. What do y'all think about this? Woo! 250 capital G. I appreciate y'all. Those that been rocking with me since day one. Those of you who just found the channel, I appreciate y'all too. I'm gone.